Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. That's a dilapidated barn in one of the countrysides here nearby Orangeville. Hi, check my website for more artworks and photographs at ilmaarts.com. That's ILMAARTS.com. Tonight, just put some lights here. Can't see it. Yes, sorry. Tonight I'm going to share with you my poem devotional, which is extracted from Luke 2 verses 11 to 12. It says, the Savior, yes, the Messiah, the Lord has been born today in Bethlehem, the city of David, and you will recognize him by this sign. You will find a baby wrapped snugly in strips of cloth, lying in a manger. And here's my poem. Wrapped in strips of cloth. Why did Jesus come wrapped in strips of cloth? Why did kings come to give respect and pay him tribute? Why did God choose a manger for him to be born? He could have chosen a palace comfortable for him, for his son. The strips of cloth cannot be brought. They symbolize humility that has to be sought. A baby wrapped snugly in strips of cloth, of rag, shows perfect humility and perfect love. Sorry, I can't see it. Just gonna have to move it a little. Okay, there. A manger is an open box or a feeding trough for animals like horses and cattle. Why did God choose a manger for Jesus to be born in? Is Jesus food that animals need to feed on? What a sense of humor God has. He brought Jesus into this world on a manger. Does that mean we have to feed on Jesus? Isn't Jesus the food for our soul and spirits? The Bible describes how the Savior, our Messiah, wrapped in the snugly strips of cloth in a manger, lying in a manger. God chose Jesus to come as a baby in a feeding trough. Prayer, Lord, show me how to feed on Jesus. Reflection, what vulnerabilities or weaknesses do you have or do you struggle in right now that needs to be lifted up to the Lord or given up to God? So just a reflection on the verse today. Christmas is 2 days from now, and we have to reflect on how we are feeding on Jesus in our lives. Are we feeding on Jesus, or are we feeding on the material things around the world? And I think the meaning of Christmas is really to focus on Jesus, that came as a vulnerable child that is helpless and cannot do anything for himself, but to rely on God for everything. And I think that's what we need to do this Christmas, to rely on God for everything, because he made us, his son himself, he made his son to be a baby so that he could be wrapped and be protected by others. And so God uses a baby, and so we need to be pure, just like little babies, so that we can depend on him all the time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a very blessed Christmas, and I hope that you will put Jesus in the midst of your celebration among your family members, and that you will be able to experience the love that Jesus and that God has for us. God bless.